Okay, roly poly pandas, let's do this. Okay, so just to prove me wrong about we usually don't have weird ones on the first try for people, guess what Spirit just did? Make it weird. So, okay, this is what happened. So, what I do is I bring my consciousness down into my torso to get it out of my head because your head likes to make up stuff, you know. So, I bring it down and then I go up out of my head into spirit, ask for someone for you. And then when I feel like I have a connection, I pull it back down into my torso so that we can blend together. This is what happened when I did this for you. I got here and I got stuck. And you were right there, really poly pandas. Your consciousness was stuck right here. And I had to move through you out into spirit to grab somebody and pull them back through you and pull them down into me. And when they got there, when your consciousness and the other person's consciousness got there, they started like having a party. I cannot make this stuff up, people. It's like they were so happy to see each other again that they were like dancing around and hugging each other and like jumping up and down. It feels like a female, the other person. So now that they've partied together, you and the other person, you would like to know who the other person is. So let's focus on that and see if we can figure it out. There's definitely like a great love between you two and friendship. Like, and that doesn't mean that this is not a relative. It just means that there's like this tight connection bond between you two that like surpasses just in the living. And I think that that's why I was being shown like your consciousness, your energy, your soul being mixed with this other person's, because there's a connection there between you two that goes beyond the lives that you have lived and are living right now. Is really interesting because I feel like she's showing me, this is weird. She's showing me like her true self, which is different than what she was like in the living with you this time. So, and maybe perhaps they're the one and the same, but it feels different. So, the way that she's showing herself to me, like her true self, is very beautiful, long, like kind of darker hair, not dark, but brownish. She's very beautiful. She's wearing the color blue. It's like a blue robe. And anytime a person with a robe shows up, it's like it indicates to me that it's someone that is, there's something special about them in the spirit world. um almost like they're like a higher rank or something, you know what I'm saying? Or that religion or spirituality or something was really important to them in the living too, and that they already knew a lot of information about what the afterlife was like before they got there, like they remembered it, you know, or they knew it, or they studied it or something. So she's wearing like a long blue robe. It almost looks like it's made out of velvet. And she's got longer, darker hair, and she's beautiful. She's like, you know, fairly young. So before I move on to this might not be what she looked like in the living, is this making any sense to you? And while you're thinking about it, let me write it down. Okay, so you and her blended in a happy reunion. You have a deep connection. Connection. Like best friends. And then she's wearing a blue velvet robe, long dark hair, and she's beautiful. Okay. You think you know who it might be? Lucy said, I knew it. I'm getting so good at this. Really, Poly Pandas? Who do you think this is? I might need a potty break after this one. My tea is almost gone, and I drank a lot of water. You think it's your friend Corey? Yes, it feels like a friend. Like a friend that like surpasses just being friends now. So here's a question for you. When you met your friend Corey, before you became friends, did you feel like you already knew her? Was it one of those connections where you saw her, you met her, and you were like, I know this person already? Okay. Yes. So is this person deceased? Because sometimes we get people in the living. We're like two peas in a pod, and we got each other so well. Perfect. She passed away at a young age, just before her senior year. Okay. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry that you lost her way before you should have. But this is definitely her. For sure. Okay. All right. Yes, Lucy. Was she brought to the reading by somebody or by you entirely? Yeah, she was brought by Roly Poly Pandas. Like that's what it felt like. Like it felt like it so remember it was like I felt Roly Poly Panda's energy here, like at the gate of the like literally at the gate, waiting for her to come. because she knew that she was coming. And then when the friend came through, they just completely like meshed together and was like happy, happy, joy, joy, you know? Dancing for joy because they've been reunited. So I don't know how spirit works. I don't know if, is Roly Poly Pandas consciously aware that some part of her was waiting there for her friend, or that they were able to blend together. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, good. You did. See, you felt it in your body. And the fact that you were aware enough that you felt it, that's excellent. So Lucy said, it's weird to describe what I felt. It's weird to describe things, yes, sometimes when you feel things. It's hard for me to describe some stuff sometimes. So you felt it so deep in your heart, a kind of warmth when you first started. Good. All right. So this is her. We need to figure out what she would like to tell you this evening. Other than clearly she is so happy to see you again. We've always been together. We'll always be together. Just because I left you doesn't mean I left you. She feels your hurt and grief. She's seen it. She feels it. She knows it. She's sorry that you didn't have more time together this time. But you have all eternity together. I'm gonna lose my eyeliner. The tears. The tears are coming. It's a good thing I didn't put a lot on. Okay. Woo. I can't see. All right. Okay. You have always been together. You will always be together. Okay. She is sorry you didn't have more time together this time, but you will have all eternity. Holy moly, that's some powerful, beautiful stuff right there. I had to put a heart next to it. Who's Charles? Man, I get the name Charles all the time, Hella Stella. I used to only get the name Charles. Only. Whenever I was doing a reading and it was a man, the name Charles would come up every time. I don't know why. You're not crying? You're not crying at all? I mean, most of us are crying over that one. Oh my goodness. She got the Gardasil shot? Oh my god. That is awful. Jesus. I'm so sorry, honey. You've thought about her every day since she's passed, and you just talked about her yesterday. Well, there you go. Same thing with Bree. They know when you're talking about them, because they're always there. They're always there. Well, that was beautiful from the front to the back, from the beginning to the end. Like you two reuniting together in that gorgeous, beautiful, twirling energy of happiness, all the way to her message at the end was like amazing. And I am feeling extremely grateful to be able to be the one to bring that through. I'm taking a second to just be great, show some gratitude. Like, wow. Oh goodness. Okay. Roly Poly is your sister. Oh, that's why you were asking questions on why it was hard to describe everything. Oh my goodness, Lucy. Well, hi, Lucy's sister. I'm so glad you're here. Bringing in the family. Hella Stella, it's probably somebody. That Charles is probably somebody's Charles. I can guarantee it. You're welcome. Yes. Yes. So to just add one more little thing for this reading for you. Know that she's there. She knew that you were talking about her. That's why she came today for you. So know that she's there. You can, like, I don't think that people realize that you don't need people like me to talk to your loved ones on the other side. If you are thinking a thought in your head about them, they can hear you. You don't even have to say it out loud. If you want to talk to your person on the other side, you just say, hey, you know, I miss you. I love you. I wish you were here. I wish you were seeing this. I wish whatever, you know. And they're going to hear you because it has to do with that collective consciousness thing and that we're all one energy, really. So when you're feeling like you're missing somebody so much, like you can't even stand it, think about that. Think that they're there. They know what's going on. They can hear me. They can listen to me. And sometimes, if you're very aware and open, you might get something back. Like they use symbols all the time. They'll leave people stuff. They'll send you a bird or a butterfly or whatever. Or sometimes you'll just feel their presence. So that goes for everybody. Everyone, listen carefully. We're all capable of it. Oh, thank you, CMC. I appreciate that. Okay. Void Cat Witch. I told her just before she got in the stream that Grandma wasn't going to be in her reading, and I had a feeling it was her.